Alright, so this is going to be steps 1 and 2, how to open PowerPoint. It might seem like this should be so simple that I don't even need a video on this, but Microsoft gives you a lot of different ways to do things, and opening up PowerPoint is no exception. So the instructions say that you're going to click on the Start button, which is right here, this window. You're going to click on that, and then PowerPoint itself is alphabetized under P for PowerPoint, not M for Microsoft PowerPoint. So you're just going to click on this, left click and hold, drag it down until you find the P's. And right here we have PowerPoint. Now if I left click on this, which I'm not going to do yet because there are a few things I want to show you, if I left click on this, it will open PowerPoint and I'll be able to create my new presentation. But I want to show you a few things. Right over here, this is called the Start area, and if I right click on PowerPoint, so not left click but right click, right clicking will almost always bring up a menu, and this says unpin from Start. This is my Start. This entire area is my Start, and you'll see that I have PowerPoint as a shortcut here on the Start. That's because it is pinned to Start. If I were to unpin from Start, watch what happens to that P for PowerPoint. Now it's gone. Now of course it's still over here. I have not uninstalled PowerPoint, but I have removed it from Start. And this is the area that it's talking about. Now if I right click on this again and pin to Start, it shows up down here large in the bottom. Well, I want it to be back up here with my other Microsoft software products. So I'm going to left click and hold, drag it up until it's right over that window, let go, and the P for PowerPoint is back in here. So now if I want to have PowerPoint quickly, I can click on Start and then click on PowerPoint. Now you'll also see, if I right click here, there's More. And Taskbar. Now the taskbar is what's down here at the bottom of my screen. Now some of these are open. Anything with a line underneath it is open. Anything without a line underneath it means I don't have anything open for that software. But I still see the icon. And the reason I still see the icon is I have pinned them to my taskbar. That means I will always see these icons down here whether I have something open or not. I like that because when I start my computer, I can just come down here to a product that I use a lot, left click on it, and it opens up immediately. I don't even have to come to Start for that. So if I unpin it, so back to More, unpin from Taskbar, look down at the bottom, and PowerPoint goes away. I like it there though, so I'm going to right click over here on PowerPoint. I'm going to go to More, and I'm going to pin to Taskbar. Now it shows up over here on the far end. I have the ability to move it and put it in any order I want. I do want it over here with the other Microsoft products, so I'm going to left click and hold and then just move my mouse to the left and drop it right next to Word, which is where I want it anyway. So you do have a lot of ability to customize how you open up your different Microsoft products. So those are some of the ways. But I'm going to go back to the lab, which said that you are to left click on that. You are then to scroll down to P for PowerPoint and then left click PowerPoint. So let's go ahead and do that. Start. I'm all the way back at the top again, so I need to scroll down. LMNOP for PowerPoint and one left click. And now that opens up PowerPoint. Now what you're going to see here is it gives you the option of selecting one of the recent presentations you've opened. If you ever have a presentation that you're working on and you don't want it to drop down in the list, you can pin it. That's what this tab is for pinned presentations. And the way you can pin a presentation is go back to Recent, hover your mouse over, like for example, Class Presentation Test. And all the way over here, you've got a little push pin icon. This would then pin it to that list. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now you can see that the push pin has a little do not circle with a line through it. That just means it gives you the option of unpinning it. Now it's pinned. And that's how you know something is pinned, is it gives you the ability to unpin it. If I hover down here, there's a normal push pin. Obviously it's not pinned right now because there's no remove pin, which is what this is. If I scroll up here and click on pinned, there is my class presentation test because it's pinned. When I'm done working on it and I don't want it pinned anymore, I just come over here, click that, and now it's gone. It's still over here. It hasn't gone away. You're not deleting it. You just are unpinning it from the list. If you're going to create a brand new presentation, at this point the easiest thing to do is just click on blank presentation from this screen. What new does is, yes, you have that blank presentation still available, which you had on the previous page, but what it gives you on new is access to all of these templates in an easier to see format. It just lists them all. For this assignment, don't use a template. One of the goals for this assignment is to teach you how to add things to your presentation yourself, how to add images, how to do some of the formatting changes, and with the templates, it does it for you. So I really want you to learn how to use these tools before you start using templates. All right, if you go to open, it's still just a list of the things that you've opened recently. You can also navigate using your computer to other locations on your computer to find PowerPoint presentations that you have saved in the past. But a lot of times, if you already have it, you either just go on your computer using Windows and open it from there, or, as I said, all of your recent presentations that you have been looking at are listed here in this list. But for our purposes, we are going to open a blank presentation. So you would just come over here to blank presentation, left click, and you have a brand new presentation open. Now again, I don't want you using any of these templates or design ideas, so anytime this panel opens itself while you're working, just click it by closing with this little red X. Don't click this one. This would close your entire presentation, but this one would simply get rid of what's in this panel. All right, so that's how to open up Microsoft PowerPoint on your computer. Let me show you really quickly how to do it online. So this is the OR, and this is if you're going to go to Microsoft products online and not work on your computer. You just go to https://www.office.com and you log in. Let's just show you what that looks like. All right, so, and you don't even need to write the https. You can just go straight to office.com and it will add it itself. Now it didn't pop up and ask me to log in because I'm using Microsoft on my computer on a regular basis, so it already knows who I am, so there's no need for it to open up. However, let me expand that. What you will see when you first open Microsoft Office is you will see a list of all of the files that you've recently worked on, and then there's this column, this panel going down the left side. This is where you will open a new Word document or create a new Word document, Excel, PowerPoint, and of course, same icon as you saw before, PowerPoint. You'll just left click on this. And it looks very similar to what we just looked at in the software on the computer. And you'll just click New Blank Presentation. And now this is simply the online version, but it's all of the same tools. And in fact, here's the lovely designer that keeps wanting to pop up, and you do the same thing to close it here. All right, so this is the online version, and this is the on your computer version. They both have the same functions and the same way of doing things. And that's it. That was steps 1 through 2.